Hi guys, it's Denise with Denise Cooking. I am going to be vacuum sealing some meat. When we go to Sam's Club, I sometimes find some deals, or Kroger's, I find some deals. And I buy large, but our family's small. Most of the time it's just me, my daughter, and my grandmother. So I vacuum seal, so I gotta make my bags first. So I have my vacuum sealer, as you can see. And then if I press the seal button over here, as you'll see, it'll light up till it's done, and it goes. And when it's done, I just simply cut it, rip it off, open it, make the next one. I make them about this size for the pork steaks. If they're small, I make them smaller. I'm also going to get a pen marker and write the dates on them. The reason being is when you vacuum seal meat, it is good 1 year from the date of vacuum seal. So I have to know exactly what date I put it in there, or otherwise I could eat meat that, I doubt anything stays in my freezer for a year, but you never know. So, and you can honestly cut it. And I'm just opening them and turning the lid down, so that way when I go to seal them, I don't get any guts or anything gross on the outside of my vacuum sealer. So I don't have to clean it as often. So it's a lazy way, guys. And you never want all those juices on that heating board. So I think 3 bags will be enough for these. And I think I'll need 2 bags for these because we're gonna have some of those tonight. Now guys, a cool tip when you're vacuum sealing, just so y'all kind of know this. If you vacuum seal your, say, chicken with marinade, you vacuum seal it on a wet seal, 1 hour is equal to 24-hour marinade. 3 hours is equal to 48 hours. 72 hours of marinating. 1 hour is a whole day. So if you're ever in a pinch and you're like, oh my gosh, I have family coming in out of town, like out of the blue visiting, or just anything happens, or you go and you're like, oh my gosh, we gotta have this tonight, and then you're like, oh, it calls to be marinated. Vacuum seal it with your marinade in it, and I promise you, you will not be disappointed. You will not be disappointed. And you always want to remember, you want to leave enough to actually vacuum seal. You want to leave about this much to vacuum seal, so my meat can only take up this much down here. So that's a cool trick. And I am done making bags, so now I'm going to label them. Let me go grab my marker. Hi guys, back again. We are vacuum sealing our meat. So what we want to do is unlock our vacuum sealer. We want to put it in like this, close it, lock it, vacuum. This bag in reality could have been much smaller. So what I do is I flip it to the right side, each one. I am going to throw seasoning into this one. I'm not going to put anything wet in it because I don't have my wet attachment on right now. So it's done. I unlock it. I pull it out. It's ready to go in the freezer. I'm going to take this one.
You press the dishwasher.
I press the cancel button. My dishwasher is so picky, guys. I pressed the cancel button, so I leaned up against it. It's one of those front-facing ones. Okay, close it. Vacuum. And guys, what I season with is 21 seasoning salute. I love this seasoning. It is salt-free. It has no salt in it. Sodium, 0%. 000. So that's a big yay for me. I can use it. You don't know how it is with the no sodium. Salt. Watching your salt will also help you lose weight, guys. The more salt you ingest, the more bloated you are going to be. And the more your gut bacteria is not going to be in line. And y'all, if your gut bacteria is not there, let me tell you something. It's not good. And I do change it to moist if there is a bone that's kind of sticking out, poking. That way it doesn't suction so much that it's like killing it. Or it's gonna bust the bag. It'll fight back. Take your dressing of choice. I like this Italian dressing. You kind of just coat it in there. You don't need a lot because once it's squished in there, so you're gonna go to moist, vacuum. See how it all stayed here? Didn't suction it up at all. I just put it on moist. It's perfect. Now this is going to be the vinegar and the acid that's in Italian dressing with the oil. It's gonna tenderize this stuff so beautifully and it's gonna taste so good. So good. So that's going in the refrigerator for an hour or two and then the freezer. These are going directly into the freezer. If I was to stick this straight into the freezer, it wouldn't have time to break the meat down at all to marinate it. So you want to stick it in the refrigerator so it has time to really pulverize the meat and then you can freeze it. But it's also, if you vacuum seal without the oxygen in the refrigerator, and this is completely sealed, you can keep this in the refrigerator for 7 days before it goes bad, before you have to toss it. So vacuum sealing is so much better than Ziploc bags can be. I wish we could find a reusable bag. I would wash them and reuse them if I could, because I mean, there's a lot of plastic waste if we're honest with each other. If anyone's got any ideas about that, I'd love to hear it. I'm all ears, because there's some things I do that bother me, but I have no other way to do them, so it's kind of like I'm stuck. But okay guys, we're gonna put this up. Hope you have a blessed day. Like, comment, share, follow. Do it all, guys.